So good afternoon everybody and welcome to today's video, and today we are heading to the motorcycle shop in Basingstoke. All being well, it's a beautiful sunny day today. I haven't been here before. This motorcycle shop is something new, so I don't know what it's about, how big it is. I did actually go to another motorcycle shop on Saturday. Yeah, I did on Saturday, just gone. I didn't actually record that one. Again, I wasn't 100% sure where it was and where it was going and what I was doing. But I decided to try and record this one. We're going to see how far we get in terms of the camera. We've got this lot of debris here because we've been doing a lot of construction work around the schools. Okay. Fucking actually on this side of the bloody road, you idiot. Well, there you go, some people. Anyway, let's not that spoil our journey. Thank you very much. So hopefully we're recording, because it's such a beautiful day. It'd be a pity if we didn't record the journey. And so last night I used my heated gloves for the first time after getting a charger, and they worked a treat. I was really pleased with that. My brother gave me a top tip, so if anyone's got heated gloves or uses heated gloves, he suggested that I switch them on before I actually got on the scooter and put them on, just give them a chance to warm up. So when you put your hands inside, then they get warm already, so you feel the warmth, feel the heat. Whereas when you're riding along, your hands cold, and you decide to switch them on, it might be more difficult to sort of feel the benefit. And to be honest, I think that's true. I certainly felt the benefit after, straight away in the beginning by switching them on slightly earlier. Let's see where we're going. Right, let's just wait here. These two are going to turn right. So I expected, so I experimented with the mount on the side of the scooter there, and I did a little test footage of the mount that I was making, and I really didn't like it. There was too much vibration from the scooter going through the mount, because unfortunately I've only got one screw to mount to, which for those of you who are watching this video can see that on the right hand side there's a screw there. There's an identical screw on the other side, but as you can see there's nowhere else to really mount it along here, and I don't want to start drilling holes into the screen and things like that and modifying the scooter. And I managed to get it to work, and I've got some good footage out of it, but there was two things that I wasn't really quite happy with. One was the front center vibration, and the other one was to do with, I think you could really see what the scooter you're riding, what bike you're riding. I quite like watching the driver's eyes views from people who ride their motorbikes, and you can sort of see the dash and everything, and see what type of scooter they've got and what the information's telling you as you're going along. Whereas when I had it mounted, on the left hand side and sticking out, you couldn't see any of that, you just saw the road ahead. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to go for roading, I forgot. Right, it's closed. I was going to be going a different route even, I forgot about that. So, yeah, so this is going to be via radio. So we'll see how far the video lasts. because it's really to do with the battery on the little mini cam. That's the thing. It doesn't last a huge amount of time. In theory, it should make it, but we'll see. See what footage you get out of it. And it also depends on the traffic also. I think they're doing some resurfacing work across the Lash bit, I think. I don't know, I'm not sure. But that's why we can't go down there. I thought, when I went to work yesterday, I went by my normal route. Well, sorry, this is my normal route when I go to work, actually, during the daytime. But when I went to work yesterday, because I needed some fuel, I went via town. And so I went the other way. And I passed the end point of where we'd meet up, this road that's closed. And I didn't realise it's closed until I got to that junction. I noticed the road closed sign, and so now it's just kind of occurred to me that I think it's still closed. So I'll have to go via Odeon. I mean, not that I'm bothered, it makes a nice change. And then you get to see something different. And also, this isn't pre-planned because I was actually planning to go via Lasham. Oh, actually, hang on a minute, it's open. Oh, so we can go via, okay, so we will go by normal route. So, scrub all that then, we won't go via Odeon. If you wanted to go via Odeon, you turn right and hook. And if you want to go through Lasham, like what we're going to be doing, you go straight on. I prefer coming this route because this route's I think a bit more scenic. But to be honest, if you go through Odeon, it's quite nice too. But to get to the motorcycle shop, this is actually a better route. It'll take a slightly longer if I went via Odeon. Beautiful day to be out. I hope the little camera makes it. I also got the audio. I've been messing around with the audio to see if I can try and find the right spot. Thinking when I lost the mic the other day, I ordered the wind deflector for the mic, and that was attached to that mic that disappeared, and I only ordered one, so I had to reorder another one, and that hasn't arrived yet, so the sound quality on this might be a bit. I've tried to protect it against the wind quite a bit, to be fair, through my jacket, so I don't know exactly how it's going to come out. That corner is tighter than it looks. We've got Happy Anniversaries coming up on the left. I find it really nice, actually, a nice place to visit. I find it quite relaxing. In there, just walking around the garden, etc. And then there's another yard on the right hand side. And we're now approaching Lasham Airfield, just past the junction on the left. And we're basically running alongside the runway. Sometimes in the afternoons, it's like a nice weather, you actually see the gliders in the sky being towed by light aircraft before they release them. So you get gliding school here, general aviation, and then you get some jet stand here as well. That's the airport for maintenance, stuff like that, storage, sometimes scrapping everything. Yeah, you can't look at flights, it's kind of horrible, something like that, through here. So far we're doing about 80 knots. Sorry, 80 knots. I'm thinking about aeroplanes. 80 kilometres. And here's the entrance on the left of the airfield. I think there's actually a coffee shop in there. I should go and check in there, it's quite nice. Because I sort of vaguely remember going in there many years ago. Not recently, but yeah, some time ago, and I think there is a cafe in there. My ex used to like, she used to have a pilot's license to fly out of Motts, sorry. I used to go to the airfield there, and there was a nice cafe there. You could sit outside, watch the general aircraft, the home general aviation aircraft, have a nice bacon cup tea or something, just sit there and watch the world go by. And on a day like today, it's really pleasant. I think there's more movement there and it's easier there. I should go back there just as a bit of a, just to see. So here we are at the junction of Lasham. Got to be so careful with that junction. What a gorgeous day to be out and about. I mean, when it's like this, it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. But it's at night when you're trying to get home. And this is, you can imagine there's absolutely no street lights or anything. It's absolutely pitch black. You can't see anything. That's what your headlights are showing you. And you've got to hope that there isn't any unforeseen wildlife or debris on the road. I used to live in London, and I moved away from London because of this. I didn't really want to stay in London, and sort of not really have the pleasant scenery that you have by living out in the countryside and something that you live outside of London, and living away from the bigger cities. And the thing is about living in Alton, if you're not too far from anywhere really, I mean, it doesn't take that long to get to the Haven Island, which you might do a video on or something in the future. You could be based in Portsmouth or something like that, you know, somewhere out towards the sea, Southampton, not very far at all. They're all about sort of 45 minutes, 50-minute mark from Alton to get there. Whereas if you live in London, you might have got to get out of London first to get to sort of like where you want to go, and it becomes like almost like a 2-hour journey or something. And if you're riding on the motorways, to be honest, it's not really much fun. At least from my point of view. This is Harriet Village, Harriet Park, I should say. And there was a beautiful church there. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of it or not, but there'll be plenty of opportunities to show you that again. Now go up to the speed limit. So on Saturday I went to Utility Motorcycles in Farnborough, and I went there. I sort of knew where it was from my old cross riding days, years and years and years ago. This is probably going back about 13 years. And my memory didn't let me down. And I got in there and I was a little bit bamboozled, to be honest. There's so much to see. And I was looking for a few bits and pieces. But it's all those things sometimes, like they say that like when you go to a supermarket and stuff like that, you go in there with this plan. I'm going to go to the supermarket today and I need to go and get some milk and I need to go and get some bread. And when you get there, all of a sudden it's like, oh, you know, what can I come here for? And then you end up forgetting. You walk out and forget to buy what you actually went in for. Down here it's steep as well, and it is steep, so more roadworks. Whenever I do filming, it always seems to be that there's roadworks all the time. I just can't get. I just don't get it all the time. It's like I come down here. There's always, whenever I don't film it, it's like yesterday. I came down here yesterday, and it wasn't like this. I put the camera on. You can't enjoy the free flowing roads, but we will do at some point. It's a bit frustrating because sometimes it's like you put what seems like whenever you put the camera on, it's like you curse. With these kind of like roadworks and tractors and slow moving vehicles and stuff like that. But this is, as you can appreciate, these roadworks right here, it's such a nice free flowing. I think they were just working their way down the road. It's just a bit frustrating, that's all. When I tried to do some filming before, the roadworks was further down. When I didn't film, they weren't working that day. Go figure. That's it, more of the sun. But yeah, you can't distract from the beautiful countryside though. These little things are set for fires. What a gorgeous snow. Absolutely beautiful. The thing is, it's so open out here that you are so susceptible to the wind. I'm enjoying it. Now, I don't know where this place is. I've just been told where it is, and I sort of know it through my bus routes, like I do through Basingstoke. And somebody sort of said to me, oh, when you go up on the number 8, instead of turning right, you turn left. It's just down there on the left. And then you kind of go, oh, okay, I've got that. And then so much because I am doing number 8 today, so I will be up in that neck of the woods. So I sort of roughly know where it is. And like I said, hopefully you all get recorded alright. Hopefully the video's okay. And hopefully all the videos for the camera. We're now approaching Basingstoke. I feel like I've been staring at something, it feels like I've just got ages. So you think to yourself, oh, I've had enough now. We're now approaching the Holiday Inn. Whenever I leave here, I always think that that's always my sort of cue to say, because it actually says Basingstoke, and I always feel like I pass the Holiday Inn on the way out. I always feel like you're now leaving Basingstoke. So you're now in Basingstoke itself now. Hello? So the fuel here is 141 and 158.9. Go by here, always put 0.9 on it, always 1.6 or 1.5 or whatever, I put 0.9 on it. It seems daft to me, but anyway. So heading off to Brighton Hill and then off to Hatch Warren, and that's ultimately where the motorcycle shop is, up towards Kent Shop. sunny day in Basingstoke. Let's hope it stays like this. Always helps with the mood for a sunny day. Always a bit depressing if it's gloomy and grey. Iron Balls roundabout. I think that's Brighton Hill. Brighton Hill is a big retail park. As you can soon see, it's been recently rebuilt. It used to be quite tatty, and then they knocked it all down and they've rebuilt it. You can see it's on the right hand side there, approaching it now. So they rebuilt this. And now it's heading towards Brighton Hill roundabout. And they also recently rebuilt this as well. Because it used to be an absolute nightmare. Now I head off towards, this is the A30. So this stretch of road I tend to use a lot. When new D&Q, that was moved, so this has been moved to over here. So this stretch of road I use this quite a lot on the buses. It's a dead running route. It's not actually an actual route, it's actually a dead running route. So to get to point A to start, or B to start, and there's a good restaurant here on the right, apparently. I've never actually been, so I don't know how good it is, but I seem to hear good things about it. Here it is, Miller and Carter Steakhouse. I'd love to go there. I need to find somebody to go there with. There on the pet shop roundabout. Heading towards the M3. And there is one of our buses, I don't know if you can see it. There it is, over there. Going up towards the retail park. Another retail park. There's a big massive Sainsbury's up here. And I think there's an Aldi's. I don't usually come down this little road on the bus, so this is where this stuff a bit of a shortcut. But obviously I'm not driving the bus. I'm on the scooter. So you don't need to follow protocol, so. So we're about a few minutes away apparently. It should, here we are, there's the safety on the left and the middles and stuff. Now apparently it should just be up here, just past the traffic lights on the left hand side somewhere. So we'll see if my information is correct. And hopefully when I park the scooter up, it will still be recorded, so you would have got the full journey. Now this is new to me. And here it is. I nearly missed it. It's kind of well hidden. Oh, there you go. Well, there's a Vespa out there, so there's a good sign. I mean, I know obviously there's loads of Yamahas and stuff, but yeah. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So if this is still recording, then thank you for watching. I can't record inside because I don't know whether they'll let me or not. Maybe I'll ask for next time. So if I come up here next time, I'll ask. So until next time, bye for now.